Good morning children. In this video we are going to discuss about opening and closing mechanism of stomata. How the stomata is going to be opened and closing. So we know that the stomata are the minute pores structures which are present in the leaf. So the main function of the stomata is gas exchange. So when they are going to be closed, when they are going to be open, that we are going to discuss now. So if you observe the structure of stomata, in case of dicots, it is bean shaped structure and these are surrounded by the epidermal cells. So this is the structure of stomata. So stomata mainly opens and closed due to the turgidity of guard cell. That is very important. So they are opened and closed. Opening and closed takes place due to turgidity of guard cell. So when they are become turgid, when any cell, when it absorb the water, then it become turgid. So when it lost the water, it become flaccid. So when ultimately water absorbed by the stomata, it creates the pressure on the walls, so that it bulges out and it opens. When it lost the water, it become flaccid and stomata closed. How it is going to be happen? So we know that in stomata there is a large vacuole is present, and in the stomata we have chloroplast. So these are the only epidermal cells which have the chloroplast. So okay, guard cell, when it is turgid, guard cell, GC, when it is turgid, stomata opens, and guard cell, when it is flaccid, stomata closed. So how it happens? And they are turgid due to endoosmosis, and they are flaccid because of exoosmosis. Once again we will recollect the structure of the stomata. We know that towards the pore, the wall is somewhat, this guard cells have the thicker wall. Towards the pore they have the thicker walls, and some radially arranged fibers are there, microfibers, which helps in the opening and closing of stomata. As we know that, so in the guard cells what we have, we have chloroplast. If they have the chloroplast, ultimately what in the daytime, when it is in the daytime, so we know that the daytime stomata will opens in general mesophytes, in general C3 plants and C4 plants, stomata opens during the daytime and it is closed during the night. Whereas in the desert plant, it opens in the night and closed during the daytime. Photoactive and scotoactive stomata. So in the daytime, so they have the chlorophyll. So ultimately what happens? They do the photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is taken place. Photosynthesis, as a result of photosynthesis, they form the glucose or carbohydrate or starch. This starch is transformed into phosphoenol pyruvate, PEP. So this PEP is going to be dissociate. So this PEP is going to be dissociate into phosphoenol pyruvate. Phosphoenol pyruvate. So in the daytime, carbon dioxide, they are the stomata is there. They take the carbon dioxide and they form the glucose. Then glucose transform into PEP, and this PEP is divided into, it forms the, we know that the PEP forms the oxaloacetic acid and it forms the malic acid. So this malic acid is going to be dissociate. This malic acid is transformed into malate and H plus ions. Malate and H plus ions. So if we draw a single structure of God cell, this is our God cell and this is large vacuole, and photosynthesis takes place and photosynthesis is happening, and H plus ions are produced. H plus malate is produced. These H plus ions, they actively, they are through a protein channels. They are sent into the subsidiary cells. They are they are sent into the subsidiary cells. They enter into the subsidiary cells, and at the same time from the subsidiary cells they take the potassium ions. So here potassium ions are pumped inside and H plus ions are pumped into the subsidiary cells. So this is which type of transport? Antiport. Okay. Here it is active transport. Active by spending ATP. Here our God cells, during the daytime, malic acid is formed, that is converted into malate and H plus ions. So H plus ions enters into the subsidiary cells. At the same time K plus ions enter, and passively some chlorine ions also entered into the God cells. So both this malate and potassium, they form the potassium malate. Potassium malate. And if this enters into the vacuole, this is the vacuole. In vacuole, so the potassium malate is entered. Ultimately, if the solutes are entered, what happens to the osmotic pressure? Osmotic pressure is going to be increased. Osmotic pressure is going to be increased. So when they entered into the osmotic pressure is increased and water potential is decreased. Here OP, osmotic potential increased and water potential decreased. Means, so what is here, what we wrote, that due to endoosmosis. What is endoosmosis? Osmosis is moving of water from low concentration to high concentration through the permeable membrane. So here the high concentration is there. So high concentration is created, and with that, so water from the subsidiary cells enters into the God cells. So why water is entered? Because here the osmotic pressure inside the God cell is decreased. Why osmotic pressure is decreased? Due to entry of potassium and chlorine ions. So they cause the increasing in the osmotic potential and decreasing the water potential. Nothing. If any solutes are more, then the osmotic potential is decreased and it causes the increase in the water potential. So ultimately water from the outside, it is going to be entered. So when water is entered in the cells, already we know that this cells towards the pore is thicker. So this water creates pressure on the this side, not towards the pore, opposite to the pore. So when it creates the pressure, this God cell will bulge out. So this increase the size, and this is also somewhat crescent shape is taken place like this. So ultimately the pore is going to be opened. Pore is opened. So what is happening in this case? So to make the stomata, make the God cells turgid. So here ionic concentration. So first what is happening in the God cells? K plus and Cl ions enter. They entered in the cells. So they cause the osmotic potential increasing. They cause for the they cause in the osmotic potential increase and decrease in water potential. So when decreased in the water potential, ultimately water enters into God cell. Water enter into God cell, and when water enters into the God cells, ultimately they become turgid. They become turgid. When they are turgid, so water enters, that is exoosmosis. So endoosmosis takes place. Water is moving into the cell inside the. So here to open the stomata, what is happening? To open the stomata, opening of stomata, first our increased ion concentration, increasing ion concentration in God cell. God cells, they are increasing their ion concentration by actively taking K plus and passively Cl minus enter. So when they enter, rise in the osmotic potential, increased, and psi W is decreased. When psi W is decreased, water enters into God cell, so it become turgid. This is God cell turgid, and it opens. So this is opening of stomata. So for the opening of stomata, our radially arranged microfibrils, they help, and the wall towards the pore is thicker, that is also help for the opening. Already we know that the God cells are designed in such a way to help in the opening and closing of stomata. And how, when they are going to be closed? So closing of stomata, closing during night time. No photosynthesis because light is there, not there. So no photosynthesis, but carbon dioxide accumulation. Carbon dioxide enters into the cell, that cause accumulation of carbon dioxide. When carbon dioxide is increased in the cell, it creates the acidic medium. pH is increased. So what is happening? pH of CO2 increased. pH of CO2 increased, and it creates the acidic medium. When the acidic medium is created, at that time ABA, abscisic acid function is enhanced. Okay. So when acidic medium, so when carbon dioxide is entering through the stomata, okay, carbon dioxide is entering through the stomata, and it become acidic, and at that time ABA function enhanced, it is increased, enhanced. So this changed the permeability of the God cell. What is permeability? Is change the permeability of God cell. Permeability of God cell. When permeability of the God cells are changed, they won't not allow K plus ions. K plus ions are not allowed. When K plus ions are not allowed, ultimately what happens? Outside in the subsidiary cells, the osmotic pressure is, or osmotic potential is increased. OP is increased. So this is like this. So during the night, carbon dioxide is accumulated, so it is changed the permeability. Now K plus ions are not coming outside, so they are in the subsidiary cells. Ultimately, when they are in the subsidiary cells, here the OP is increased in the subsidiary cells. Ultimately, whatever the water is there in the God cells, it will come outside. It will come outside. So water will come outside. So ABA function as it is, we call ABA anti-transparent. So ABA function is enhanced. When ABA function is enhanced, it changes the permeability of the God cells. Means it won't accept the potassium and chlorine ions from the subsidiary cells. Ultimately, the concentration of the potassium and chlorine ions are increased in the subsidiary cells. At that time, water from God cells, water from the God cells moves into the subsidiary cells. Water from God cell moves subsidiary cells. So when water moves from the subsidiary cells, here the cell become, here I am going to write, it become flaccid. Cell become flaccid. When cell become flaccid, that is water going outside, means it is exoosmosis. Exoosmosis. So what we are written in the starting, God cells, they become flaccid, and stomata, due to exoosmosis, stomata is going to be closed. Here's simple thing, how the stomata is opening and closing. When potassium ions and chlorine ions are entered into the God cells, at that time osmotic potential is increased, and when osmotic potential is increased, water potential is decreased. They take the water from the subsidiary cells. When they take the water from the subsidiary cells, they become turgid. So that water creates pressure on the cell wall of the God cell cell wall. So it is towards the pore, it is thicker. So it creates towards the opposite direction, towards the another side. So it bulged out and stomata is opened. Ultimately, when there is no photosynthesis, accumulation of the carbon dioxide enhance the activity of ABA, abscisic acid, is secreted. This abscisic acid change the permeability. Before that they are actively pumped, but permeability is changed. Now they won't accept the potassium ions. So strictly they are not entering the potassium ions. Ultimately, in the subsidiary cells, these subsidiary cells, they act as the stores of ions. So ultimately the concentration is more. So concentration is more means osmotic pressure is increased. Ultimately water potential is decreased. Water from the high concentration to high water potential to low water potential, it moves. Ultimately from the God cells to it moves into the subsidiary cells. So that is exoosmosis that result in the flaccidity of the stomata, flaccidity of guard cells resulting in the opening of stomata. Okay, when ions are moved inside, so the stomata become turgid and it opened. When ions are come outside into the subsidiary cells, the guard cell become flaccid and stomata is closed. This is regarding the opening and closing of stomata. Thank you.